It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Well, for Milwaukee, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champion, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So no, you just have to have guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile and earning potential as a player.
How about Kevin Durant, OKC?
But no question.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been to the NBA
example.
Finals. No question. Another example. It doesn't hurt, man. If you have a great team, people know who you are.
Late night dining, huh?
Late night.
That's the barometer of big city.
Yeah,
late night
dining. Say, hey, go to Sacramento. See what time you can get a meal.
Hopefully this game a feast for the viewers as we turn it over to Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. It's the end of a string of away games for the Hawks as they look forward to returning home after this one. A lot of the lineup is Jabari Parker. They want him back healthy.
Yeah, he went down a few weeks back, but the good news, the flip side of that coin is that they're expecting him back shortly.
Yeah, the wait is almost over. Finally, he's going to be able to lace him up again.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Gallinari. Kyle Korver is out there with Young. Then it's Collins, and it's the monster in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Korver's got the first basket of the game for Atlanta. Holiday with it. Outside Teague. Here's the screen. No good on the triple. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
No good on that one.
And Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, Very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim.
And he's good on the second.
And guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really revolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
Good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
On defense, Milwaukee. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
The game is the first of a three-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Now, here's Teague. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Young. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Pass to the monster. Teague against Corver. Lock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Again, Young missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Back to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. The long distance three is buried.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Teague. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Can't convert off the nice pin.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Young passes to the monster. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Teague kicks to Holiday. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Out left to the wing. Here's Collins. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And there's the 3-second violation. The Bucks trail. Teague dishes to Lopez. Back to Teague. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Young. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he told me that basically on the defensive end, if they can do a good job on their outside shooters, everything else should fall into place. He said, listen, if we can force them to work the ball inside on a consistent basis, we feel like we have an excellent chance to win. We'll see, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Teague's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Kicks to Gallinari. Back to Young. He dishes it to Gallinari. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gallinari's got 6 points. Teague against Young. Teague dishes to Lopez. And he jams it with authority.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's the monster following the bucket by the Bucks. They set the pick. Left side, Corver from past the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Look at his contract, and Kyle Korver is a steal, Clark, at 4 years and $24 million.
Yeah, but he's a guy not only who can shoot it, clearly, but a good team defender as well. I think he's a really solid, complete player and a pro's pro in terms of the locker room.
Yeah, it seems when he's on the floor, the Hawks a different team offensively.
No question.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter.
And Corver, not the longest or the most athletic, but he's disciplined and also moves his feet well. So they talk about staying on a string defensively. He's always attentive and engaged.
So it's the Hawks now after the basket by Milwaukee. And Gallinari kicks to Corver. Now the dish to Young. Taken away by Holiday. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Bucks leading by 4. T kicks to Holiday. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Korver. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And Korver, a guy who'll set a hard screen, scrap for rebounds. He's come from a basketball family. You can sense, though, his love for the game. He wants to do the little things now that help you win, and that's one reason why he was an all-star a season ago.
Here's Gallinari, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside for the 3. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Outside Holiday. It's stolen by Korver. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Lopez, and Capella sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. Young for 3. Again, Young missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Tipped away. Holiday against Korver. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trailing. Now, here is Young. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Lopez against Korver. Lock at 6. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Really left alone that time. And it's 8 points for Drew Holiday.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
.153 left to play in the first. Gallinari against Antetokounmpo. Takes a 3. That's good. Gallinari's got his third basket of the night.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. John Henson's checked in for Lopez. Mayo comes in for Portis. Vaughn's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Teague. And then for Atlanta, Tyler Zeller's checked in for Collins. Cephalosha comes in for Gallinari. And it's Williams in for Kyle Korver. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 37-point game against Washington.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And here's Young. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer. Outside Williams, picked by Zeller. Williams passes to Zeller. And here's Cephalosha for 3, and that one's good. Cephalosha's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Milwaukee in the lead.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Now here is Cephalosha. He averages about 5 points a game. Zeller setting the pick for Williams. Young left side. Takes the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the left. He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Williams. Unloads. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. So and we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove. Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
That's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Jared Bayless is out there with Vaughn, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Mayo, and it's Henson in at the 5 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And here's Mayo from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. The Monster's got his third rebound tonight. Young passes to the Monster. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. That is his first foul of the game. Young's checked in for the Hawks. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Young's shot is off.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Here's Vaughn. Passes to Mayo. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Bucks second. In the third spot, the Hawks.
The way both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Young kicks to Williams. Young sets a screen for Williams. The three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And guys, when you look at O.J. Mayo's statistics over the past few years, nothing really stands out. But then you watch him in games, especially in clutch moments, and he can seem like the most dangerous guy on the floor. A scary, deep-range shooter who loves to take defenders one-on-one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. On the topic of O.J. Mayo has value in this NBA.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's multi-skilled, good size, sees himself as a superstar, and yet that sometimes derails him being as effective as he could be because he just can't quite get comfortable in that role of being a backup.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Holiday comes in, and it's Teague for Jared Bayless. Atlanta also making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Corver in for Young. On defense, Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's the Monster, defended by Henson. Little turnaround. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The Monster's got 5 points so far. Bucks leading by 3. And Holiday kicks to Mayo. Here's Portis. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. T kicks to Mayo. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Larry kicks to Corver. The three-pointer is right on target. Corver's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Portis. Plenty of space. No luck, so Atlanta will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Now here's Mayo. 17 points for him last game against Washington. Here's the monster, and he slams it one-handed.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's Teague after the basket by Atlanta. And Holiday, here we go. Double team on Holiday. Teague with a clean look. They get it back. Holiday, no one around him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Williams passes to the monster. Feeds it to Gallinari. Here's Young. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Holiday. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside too.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
And so Young nails them both.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
No one near Mayo as he lets it go. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 6 assists now in the game. And here is Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's the monster. Lopez covering. It's rebounded by Teague.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Williams dishes to Korver. Young, right side. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Lopez a screen. They set the screen. Outside Holiday. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now Williams, looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Korver gets a wide open look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think, Clark, to the hoop for him there?
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Fires from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 14 points in the game for Kyle Korver. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Gallinari wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Really was a slow start for Gallinari last season. It took him a while to get back to speed after missing all of the 2013-14 season with that torn ACL.
Atlanta making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Collins subbed in for Thaddeus Young. And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 5. And Lopez gets it to go. Gallinari did get better and better over time, and he improved. He started to get back to his former self near the end of the season.
Yeah, had that huge 47-point explosion towards the end of last season. And listen, he's still a young guy and hopefully can continue to build after his injury woes.
Here's Collins, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Teague drives in. Lopez kicks to Teague. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The Hawks leading by 3. Williams passes to Corbin. They set the pick. Down low, Collins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Lopez a screen. Williams against Teague. Five on the clock. With the clock winding down, and the dunk by Lopez.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Korver, good.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty, and he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Now, here's Teague. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The Hawks leading by 6. Outside Williams, and stolen by Jeff Teague. Fast break, Milwaukee. Teague's got the ball. Mayo, that's good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Now, here is Gallinari. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Lopez. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Washington.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Hawks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. There's a screen. Korver attacking. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Teague. 1:31 left in the first half. Lopez outside. Drills the three-pointer. Lopez has got 15.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. John Henson's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Vaughn's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Jeff Teague. Here's Capella. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young's shot is off.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Bucks trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And Bayless kicks to Antetokounmpo. Collins grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Young dishes to Korver. Back to Young. Looking to end his cold spell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Milwaukee's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 12 points for him. Just 3 on the clock. No luck.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting, you know. It's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Kyle Korver having an outstanding game. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. After missing last game, it was clearly evident he wanted to make his mark tonight. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they need to be much more aggressive on offense. Try to get to the foul line more. It's called a charity strike for a reason. They haven't shown they want it, Ernie. Everybody wants charity. Me too. I like charity. They don't get more aggressive, they might have a hard time in the second half.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Check out the game for Korver. He's got 19 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.